Arkansas law guarantees renters a certain standard of safety in their home. It also has standards that protect landlords from unruly tenants. Figuring out what your rights are can be confusing. Arkansas Legal Services helps low-income tenants with housing issues.
Most other states are going to offer renters more rights than Arkansas does. So we work with what we have.
We've seen photos of apartment sewage issues, leaky ceilings after rain, and missing doors at apartments in Little Rock. So what are your legal options if you have some of these issues and they continue after making management aware?
If it continues not being fixed and ends up causing, some kind of health problem, then you could have the ability to break your lease without.
And if you're still in a lease and problems stick around, do you have to pay rent?
As long as you're living in the place, your safest option is to continue paying that rent, because Arkansas does not have a law that allows you to stop paying that if you're still in the premise.
In the last 3 years, rent in Arkansas has risen nearly 18%. But how much can a landlord raise your rent each lease? As long as there's proper notice, there's not much of a limit, but it still depends.
There may be an argument to be made to a judge that, doubling it after a disaster in particular is not really fair. But I do know that landlords and apartment complexes are allowed to raise rent.
And if your rent spiked right after the tornado, the Attorney General tells us in part, quote, in those situations, rate increases can't exceed 10% unless the increases had been announced prior to the emergency. Complaints about price gouging or other issues can be filed with my office. While all of this might seem overwhelming, there are ways to seek help for free. A bunch of those resources are on your screen right now and on thv11.com. And Arkansas Renters United, that last one, is an activist group that may be able to help navigate next steps in finding aid.
I can help you analyze your situation, provide some referrals and resources.
Before you take any action in a situation like this, Arkansas Legal Services says you should get professional advice first. Reporting, I'm Sarah Horbakowitz.